Hi, this is Peter That's Clairvoyant here, and I'm doing your astrology reading now for Virgo September 2019. So let's just see what we get here. Okay, right, so there's your Virgo connection there in the tarot, the Hierophant. And it just feels like here now you've got some really big decisions to be making. And it's almost like these are going to be massive decisions for you, but you've got to follow them through now, because it's like you've got to start communicating your thoughts and being drawn to communicating and charging forward here. And it's like you've got to have the strength and courage now to follow your convictions through. Sometimes it's like you're being very particular. Everything's got to be just right, just so. And I'm not saying that's wrong, but I just get the feeling with the past coming in here, it just feels like now you've got to stop sort of dwelling on past situations or not following your past ways. And I feel like it's about time for a new you to come in. Obviously, you can't change your personality, the way you look at things, but you can slightly adapt and change a little bit as you do that. And as you do that, your career's coming in here as if to say, right, I'm onwards and upwards here. And then all of a sudden, it's like everything's coming really, really good. And there's a new energy coming in here, and your star card's backing it up as if to say, do you know what? Hey, this is going to be amazing. So just go for it. So I feel so this is going to be absolutely brilliant. So you just got to go for it. And if you look at this here, whether it's your career that you're building up or your life you're building up, you want this change, you're ending here on a new cycle. And we are coming into a new cycle of a new decade, but obviously we're not there yet. But we're gearing up to all these changes. So I just feel so, yes, go for it. And I feel with the Queen of Pentacles coming in, this could be a woman here that's going to be very supportive to you, or it could be you yourself that you're pushing forward and you're going to be supportive to people around you that you're helping. But I also feel this is you becoming a little bit more independent. And I feel so this is good. So tap into that newfound independence. And even though this is the queen, the female energy, it doesn't matter whether it's a female or a male energy. This is telling you now to tap into independence, get out there and be supportive to people, or let people support you. And I feel like the more you do that, I feel that this is going to bring this new energy in. You'll be able to put all these past situations behind you, and then I feel like you're going to be onwards and upwards. And I feel so this is good. But this is what I'm excited about here, is the Ace of Wands. It's this new energy coming in. You're starting something new. It could be a new job, a new business. It could be even you creating a new look for yourself. And I feel so this is good. And the Star card backing you up is saying, yeah, come on, this is going to be fantastic, brilliant, get on with it. So I kind of like the energy that's coming in. The only thing I want you to be careful of is whatever you're doing with work or career, just be careful of your back aching a little bit. So if you're doing a job that you're doing heavy lifting, or you're sitting down in a position too long and it's affecting your backache, because I'm being drawn to backache with this. I just feel so, not good. So if that's what's happening now, and you're going to be thinking, right, I need to make this change within my job, then make sure if it's like you're lifting, that you need to change that, or you're doing it a different way, or you get help and support. Or if it's just that you're sitting down, you need to get up and go for a walkabout. Or if it's a new job that's coming, make sure you've got this thought in your head that, this could affect me back, and, is it the right job for me? It's the right situation, or is there a way I can deal with it and get around it so it doesn't affect me so much? So just keep an eye on that a little bit. And I do get the feeling for one or two of you as well, there could be a little bit of backstabbing going on as well. So keep an eye on those situations. So that was your general overview here for September. Okay, so let's have a look at work and career now. Okay, for So, work and career for you, Virgos, for September. Okay. Oh, yes, yes, definitely. Okay, then. So here, the Eight of Cups is basically showing a situation where it's like you're walking away. So I definitely get the feeling of wanting change, and it's like whatever changes you bring in, you're not looking for anything superficial. So wherever you're going, wherever you're heading now, it's got to be what you truly want, what you're truly seeking. So don't just walk into a new direction for just anything. It's got to be what you really want. So is it a better job? Is it to keep an eye on your back? To make your back situation a bit better? Are you looking for more money? Because there's a bit of a situation here where you may be a bit concerned about money. So you're looking for opportunities where you're bettering your situation, and as you do this, it's victory. You're coming home here on your high horse, feeling successful, or you've got what you wanted, or you're achieving it. But the hangman is basically saying now you've got to give up things now for what you truly want. But also with that as well, it's like you're in this kind of waiting period, waiting for find this connection so you can move off in a different direction. So you might be thinking about it in September, but you might not get it till October, November possibly. But it doesn't matter as long as you're looking. It's about not jumping into something that you don't want. It's about waiting until you've got it. And because you are sitting there waiting, it's victory. You're doing the right thing. Okay? So it feels like that's good. Don't worry about whatever changes you're making with your work and career by upsetting your partner. Sometimes partners can think, oh no, don't change your job. You haven't got this to do, you've got that to do. I get that. You got to think about your partner. You got to be respectful to your partner. But this is about you. Because if you are not doing what you want to do, you're not going to be happy. Okay? So here it's telling you to protect yourself a little bit here and do what's best for you. But also do bear in mind, when you make these changes, it can make you a better person and affect your relationship in a positive way. Okay? Your new job as well, there could be 2 opportunities coming up, or there may be a bit more travel getting to that job. Okay. Keep an eye on what's going on with the money situation to do with work, and be careful who you trust. And if you are looking to change your jobs, don't tell anybody in the work situation until you've actually got the job and it's all sorted. As I just get the feeling somebody could let you down a little bit. So you've just got to keep standing your ground now, pushing things forward and getting out there now and fighting for what you want. And then I feel like all the waiting, all the looking and searching is going to pay off by you standing your ground. And I feel so this is good. Here with the 7 of coins, I'm just being drawn to sort of, you're doing a little bit of like reevaluating, looking at the money situation. But I just feel so don't worry about it. Money may be up and down a little bit at the moment. You see the up and downness. Or you could be trying to reevaluate things, or you're up and down with your job and you don't know, 1 minute you're happy, you're not happy, but you're going to sort it. So I just feel so don't worry about this. In fact, if you look at that, it's all about money there, isn't it? Money's and finances up and down. You're a bit concerned about money and you're reevaluating it. But I just get the feeling here something new's coming that's going to solve this money situation. Okay, so it just feels you'll be fine. But if it isn't about money, you're feeling a bit lost with what you're doing, you're up and down with it, you're reevaluating it, but stand your ground, victory's coming, and you're going to be okay. So I'm just reflecting on the different situations here where it could be working for you. But either way, it's not going to make sense for everybody, but a few of you, of what I'm trying to say to where I'm looking at it, it should do. But I feel like here, the Queen of Wands coming out, this is saying, look, you're going to start to get a little bit more ambitious. You wanted to do a bit more and achieve a bit more. And with that, you just got to decide how high up the ladder do you want to go. Do you want to get to the rise at the top of your career to a certain level that suits you, sits within your lifestyle? Or do you want to go out doing something for yourself, like self-employment? but it's also you getting a bit fired up, putting a bit more passion and energy. But it all connects of where you want that kind of energy to be. That's down to you. But I just feel so it's all looking pretty good. So focus on your changes now, see where you're going, and it's all going to be quite positive. So that's really good. Okay. You probably noticed my cords, they're falling apart a bit, aren't they? But they're old. You know, and I like them the way they're old. They've got that lovely energy on them. You know, that they're well used. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at relationships, Virgo. So you probably noticed some cards are coming out the same. And sometimes, you know, it's because certain things are happening and they do have impacts and aspects towards the situations that are going on in your life in general, because everything's connected. Okay. So I just feel as though what this is saying now is, especially for some of you Virgos, as you may look at making changes with your work and career, it's going to have a positive effect on relationships for you, because if you're doing something you enjoy, you take that lovely energy home with you and it has a ripple effect. So that's good. So it changes things. So celebrations, good things are coming together. But obviously if you don't make the changes, that has a ripple effect and make things negative. So you don't want this now. You need to be focusing. But I get the feeling for some of you, somebody from the past is going to step back in. And I feel like that could be good for some of you if you're looking to reconnect with the past, if you're single. But I feel as if you're not single, I think very, very careful, because this could be causing a bit of a manipulative situation. But I just feel as though also some of you are looking backwards, and I feel as though that's okay to a point, but you need to live in the future, because the future is where all the hope in the future is, you know, of where you're going and where you're heading. Some of you who are married, I just get the feeling you're in this kind of, I don't know, it's like 1 minute you're happy and 1 minute you're not. And it's like you're just plodding along. But it's like sometimes I feel like I'm living in the past. And that's okay. But I feel like now I've got to stop looking backwards now. I've got to start embracing the future. And then as the more I embrace the future, the more my emotions, my energy can lift up and I can feel more positive about things. It's like at the moment you're in this kind of period where things are playing your mind, you're a bit of a worrier, you're a bit of analytical, and I just feel as though it's affecting the growth coming in. So whether it's relationships on its own, whether it's career, it's affecting relationships. I feel like everything's connected with you, Virgo. And I just feel as though my whole life needs a little bit of a tidying up. And I feel as though I need to stop being so analytical. I need to stop worrying. I need to start relaxing and enjoying what's around me. And whatever does need changing, get out there and do it. And then I just feel as though everything will flow. And that's what I feel as though needs to happen. And I feel like as you do that, you'll be fine. And I just get the feeling in the next 3 weeks or 3 months here, I just get this feeling as if to say things will gradually start coming together and you can see the daylight breaking through, where you can start to feel more optimistic. Because really, I kind of like this here. And if you follow this through, because the life is building up, you've got the star card saying it is building up, the daylight's breaking through, more decisions have got to be made, and as you follow it all through and keep looking forwards and not backwards of the past card, everything comes together. But if you don't, you just carry on as you're going on, more worry, more concern, and it doesn't need to be like that. So it just feels though now you've just got to keep looking forwards and embracing everything. And then I feel like, and as you do that, everything really comes together nicely. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at family. that's interesting. Okay, so this could be your family, Virgo, or it could be outer family, like brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, like that. Okay, so here, these two are drawing me to a house move. So within family, either you're moving house or family around you is going to have a house move. But there's got a bit of confusion with it, as if to say, oh, we're doing it because the moon card is drawing me to confusion, and I'm feeling a bit sensitive about the situation. But I do get the feeling the house move is going to be positive because the victory card saying, yes, it's going to be good in the long run. But the devil card saying, I'm sort of holding on to things here. And it feels like, oh, this shouldn't be happening. But I just feel as though once it starts flowing, everything comes together. And I just get the feeling, the sun card saying, look, there's a lot of happiness and joy around this house move. Okay. Don't let family block you. It's like it just feels like sometimes I feel like I can't move forward with family. It's almost like I feel as though I'm being held back. It's like I feel as though sometimes I'm trying to please everybody. So see the ball and chain here, it needs to be break. So whatever's holding you back to do with family, I feel as though you need to sort that out now. Break those chains so you can move forward. And I feel as though once you've done that, the speed and completion of things coming together, it's quite rapid. But obviously, the more you hold on to anything negative, this just doesn't kick in. Okay. I do get being drawn with the sun card, news of a birth of a child coming in. I seem to be drawn to December time. So, news of a pregnancy, not the actual birth. So, that's either this December or next December. Okay. And the justice card as well is, it's like it feels like you're looking for a bit of balance with family. The way you connect with them or the way they connect with you. And it isn't easy getting that balance here because things are a little bit up and down and the confusion, but I do get the feeling gradually things do gradually come together. Okay, so whatever changes we're making with family or around family, I do get the feeling you're going to reap the benefits eventually. So just keep pushing forward. I don't think family is looking too bad. There's nothing jumping out there as if to say don't do this and don't do that. There's just little niggly things that are kind of holding us back, and I feel gradually and systematically we'll start to deal with these situations and things will start coming good. I've got you trying to be sensitive towards family, but then also speaking your mind a little bit, and I feel so it's the right thing to do. It creates the balance and harmony for you. But whatever's going on around with this house move, I feel as though it's going to be a good set of circumstances in the long run. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at money in general. Okay, money isn't looking too bad. It just feels like you just got to be careful who you trust with money. So whether you're borrowing money to anybody, you need to make sure you're getting it back in a timely fashion. If you can't afford to give it, don't give it. If you're having any jobs done, like car, building work, homework, whatever, make sure you've checked them out. Make sure you just put a deposit down. Don't give them all the money until the job's done. That kind of thing. So, it's like having faith in people. And I feel so as long as you look at it like that, then money should be generally okay. And some of you could be waiting for some money to come in. And let's have a look at health. Okay, so anybody's going away, make sure you've got all your injections sorted out, that you're up to date with that for travelling. Keep an eye on maybe your left hip, playing up a little bit, and whatever you're eating isn't quite agreeing with you, or sort of little accidents where you fall over and hurt your legs or something like that, or slip. But other than that, I just feel so generally okay, nothing too major there. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it's kind of made sense to you, Virgos. If you do want a private reading with me, I do video readings and I can do them for you. So do get in touch through Facebook or contact me through YouTube. That would be great, and I can get these done for you. Okay, so thanks very much for listening, and tune in to your next video. Thank you.